Hello, hello. I hope we're live. Welcome to Candy's Crafts Corner. We're trying a new platform today, so you'll have to excuse me um, if this doesn't work properly because I'm really trying to plan things. Let me see. There we go. I think we need to have it a little closer, right? I don't know why. There we go. Oh, now I see a shadow. Okay. I don't know how to turn the flash here. You'll have to excuse me. Let me see if I can see myself over there. No, I don't know. What's going on? I don't see it. Oh, there we go. I see myself. But what I don't see is the flash on this camera. Let me see if I can turn it on manually. But no, I can't. Oh, well, for next time, I'm going to have light. Okay? Maybe I have to rescue my other light, but I hope that the shadow is not too much. Maybe if I turn this off, it'll be better. Maybe not. All right, we'll have to deal with this. I'm trying to work on this side, so because I think that the camera is giving a shadow. All right. Uh, so I have some projects ready, but not quite ready. And let me see if I can see the comments here. Okay, no comments here. And I think I'm going live also on Facebook Facebook on YouTube at the same time. Allegedly, I don't know. I'm trying this for the first time. You tell me if you see me. It's a little weird. Oh, it says upcoming. I don't know why. It's not showing. Anyway, I'm gonna pretend that we're live. Okay. Am I? I should see something. I'm sorry about that. I'm just checking here. I'll have to get my act together with this, of course. But anyway, yeah, I see there's a counting, so it looks like something's recording. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do my usual, and then we'll see. All right. So, as you know, I was out for a few weeks because I had shoulder surgery, so I couldn't do lots of crafting, and but now I'm back and I try to catch up. And the first thing I found when I came back from my surgery is a box of paper pumpkin. Okay, here I'm just we're seeing way too much my dirty table here. I'm sorry about that. So the paper pumpkin this month was all about spring and Easter, and it included it's a cute little box which I gave away, so I don't have a sample for, but it was done with this and this little bunny rabbit, and I don't have to show you that because that's what's straight in the. Actually, I can show you in this. There we go. Of course. So it had these little treat boxes, and then you can make this card, and then you can make this other card. So I made this alternative. I'm sorry if I'm a little out of it, but it's hard getting used to a new system. So I made this alternative and two more, but the two I prepared them, but I don't have the project to show you. So we're gonna make them together. Okay. So let's start with this one because this one is actually prepared. So let me grab my materials. It really needs more light, right? I think it does. I don't know how to do it. How to turn the. Let me see if I do this. No, that turns the camera off. I don't know. Anyway, uh, yeah, that turned the camera off. I'm sorry, people. So for this, I used a simple white card base. Well, actually, it's a thick one. It's always a little better. But if you don't have the thick one, you can use the regular one, and it will be lighter for posting, but it also will be a little flimsier. But anyway, we're going to put some layers into it, so it doesn't much matter. And then we're going to use the inside, sorry, we're going to use the inside of the of this envelope. That's a long envelope that comes in it. It's a kind of like really, really soft mint slash vanilla, but it's a greeny color. But anyway, the outside, but we're gonna use the inside. So I'm gonna trim the sides. You've seen me do this other times. You know what bothers me is that my camera is like right here. There's almost no room. So I have to figure out how to zoom in before I start. So I have a little bit more room to maneuver. Otherwise, it's a little uncomfortable. And you want your straight edges against the side here. So your cuts are straight. And by removing the sides, what we're doing is that we are able to open this. Oh, look, I have another piece that I will need. Anyway, so, and for this, we are gonna use, well, I'm gonna trim this. I'm gonna trim a little bit less than where the fold was, so you get a clean cut. All right. And now that we have that, I think I did 4 1/8, but I'm gonna confirm that. 4 1/8, yes. 4 1/8. So we're gonna do this. So it's 1/8 less than the base of the car because I want to show a little bit of the around the frame, the white frame that we'll put later. And we're gonna do 5 3/8. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And you can choose which way you like it better. If you want to have more of the light in the checkered background, the light green or the darker green or anything. All right. And saving the pieces. So that's it for these. And then remember that now all the paper pumpkins have a set of add-on dies. So I cut these pieces. It has these pieces and the daffodils. And also it has, I don't have it right here. It has something for the label. Let me get it really quickly. And these are the ones from last 3 months, and they will last for 3 months. So you had the love that was perfect for February and beyond, and then it had the leaf here, and then it had the daffodil, right? All right, and I cut them usually so they're easy to take off. But anyway, I already pre-cut the pieces, so I don't have to take them out of here. And this is what I was telling you about the label thing. All right, I just want to show you. And we're gonna attach this first to get it out of the way. And if you are bothered by the fold here, you can try to disguise it a little bit with just by pressing down with your bone folder. You can barely see it, right? And it's a checker background, so it's not very noticeable. So we're gonna get some glue for this. I'm gonna try to go fast. Let's see. Somebody's watching. So let me know, please, if you don't mind. Say hi, and if you're seeing properly, because this is the first time I'm using this setup. I think I have to figure it out a little bit better, but I didn't have much time. I went to go live yesterday, as I promised, and then all of a sudden, Facebook didn't let me use the landscape, and they wanted the TikTok vertical stream thingy, and that doesn't work for this kind of tutorial. So I was a little disappointed. I tried to sort it out, and apparently a lot of people are having the same issue, and I don't know if that's gonna come back or not, but I figure I give this platform a chance and see how it works. And it also in theory allows me to post in both um, um, Facebook and YouTube at the same time, to go live, I mean, directly. All right, so we have this frame that came in the paper pumpkin set, and we're gonna attach it with mini dimensionals, see if Candy can find them, which is proving difficult. Oh, there we go. Things are falling all over the place. That's gonna be fun. So these are a little big, so I'm gonna cut them in half because this is very narrow and I don't want to show. I think I managed to put a couple of them in the corner that they wouldn't show, but just, let's see. Nah. I'm gonna cut them. It's a very light frame, so you don't need a lot of adhesive to get it down. And I really don't want to see it. So I'm gonna put one on each corner and then one in the middle of the frame on each side. And I have to thank you all for whoever was left, it left. Thank you for bearing with me while I was out. I didn't know exactly when I would be able to come back. Part of the problem is that I was doing my rehab in my well, not rehab because it was not a big deal, but I had the surgery in Barcelona, and I had the physical therapy in Barcelona as well. And there I don't have my setup. Little did I know I come back to no setup at all. But anyway, I don't have all my materials. I cannot travel with my suitcase filled, though it's pretty filled. It was. And then I don't have my tripod for the camera and everything. So anyway, it proves complicated to go live from there. I've tried a couple of times and just doesn't work. But on top of it, my arm was in a sling till last Thursday, so there was not much that I could do anyway. Okay, I'm trying to remove the backing. I cannot really see because there's not that much light here. I wonder if I think it's at full. My overhead light should be at full. Okay, I have to actually test it with my finger. Sorry about that. I want to go fast, but I'm not going very fast. Let's see. Then I want just an eighth, a 16th of an inch to come out of each one of the sides of this frame. So that should be it, more or less. Yay. All right. And I just realized I don't have my berry bust here, but I'll go get it. Anyway, moving on. So now we're decorating the inside, and we can start with this. Why not? Oh, well, I'll start with the flowers since I have them here, and I wanted to use the very bust, which is this nice darker pink in there. But I guess I can use it in green. I have garden green, and it's one of the colors that match this. Anyway, so what I did for the daffodils, I cut them in different ways. As you can see, the daffodil is the whole thing. So if you can actually cut it twice, like I did here, I cut a green for the stem and the leaves, and then I'm gonna overlay over these the okay, it's this way, this, and that will be one, which is what I did with this one. Is it? No, it's not. This one actually, I did it in all in white, and then I colored it with the blends. And then the last one, if I can find it, I was gonna do the same. Anyway, and you can sponge it as well. You can, there's several ways that you can do it. And then you choose which way you like better. Is this like this? No, that's like that. Sorry. As I say, there's not much light here. I need more light. All right, so these are the three daffodils, and I'm gonna set them up in different ways. And they're like all different. I wish I had this a little lighter, like vanilla-ish, like I did here. Let's see if I can have like the still saffron that is a very light yellow. Maybe that will work because I don't want it white. Well, let's put the stem first in color and see how it works. And I'm coloring not with garden green because I couldn't find my garden green blend. I'm coloring with old olive, but it's green. All the greens work because the garden has many greens, right? And I've decided that for this one, instead of the spring greetings that comes here, since I always need birthday cards, I'm going to use a happy birthday. So how do you like that? So there's this one here, but I don't want them all facing the same way. So maybe this one I'll make facing the other way. Or I should have used this one and color it the other way, which I still can do. How about that? All right. Pen. So I'll use this one for this side because I don't want them all facing the same way. Just my particular preference. And once they're color, you cannot really tell that the dye is on in the other side. And I couldn't find my daffodil delight, but I'm using my saffron and going over it 2 or 3 times. And with the blends, you can do that. They get darker if you get um a couple of coats on top of it. All right. I'm taking way too much time with this, and I have more things to show you, and it's kind of late today because I came late from the office, and I had to figure this new setup up, and I had to call the company and whatever. You don't need to know. It's been a long evening, and it was not my intention to come in so late, but that's what it is. All right. And then now we have our 3 flowers. And I'm going to actually put a little bit more color on this one because I want it in a different shade of green. There. Just for variety, right? And I cut, I'm supposed to have another one here. One of these in old olive, the other one in garden green. And now it's a matter of just laying it out here, how we like it. So, because I like how the other one looked, I'm going to use it the same. Just going to put a little bit of glue here. A little bit of glue, just a little bit. Just lifting that. There. And then I'm going to do this one on the other side. This way it kind of matches. You see how the leaves of grass on the bottom are different greens too? That's what I figured. Oh, and I forgot to say that the other envelope has this other checker. And if you like better this background, you can actually cut the other envelope and do the same idea. And it will look nice with oops, look what happened. I took one of these rhinestones out. Embellishments. Well, I'll put it on later. Anyway, you know what I mean. You can use that and look, it will look nice too. But I like green. It's my favorite color. So green it is. And this one I'm actually laying on top of the frame a little bit, like these leaves here on the side. So, and then we're gonna put the one that looks on the other, like the daffodil that looks towards the left. I'm gonna put it right here. That's the one that we did upside down, so to speak. A little bit of glue. And I'm gonna do, what do I want to do? I want to do this. This was supposed to be a little shorter because I want them different heights as well. And this one here, yes, this one will go there. Just a little bit of glue on the leaves and the stem, and a little bit on the flower itself, but not too much because it bleeds the glue. If you have a glue eraser, which I do, you can, when it's dry, just rub it against it and it will go away. So what I did with this other one here is that I used the one that I built it. I built it with a stem. I cut the stem in green and I cut the stem in green and the flower head in another color. But for these purposes, I'm just gonna clip it down there. And that's it. And put a little bit of glue, which is like a lot of glue that's coming out of my bottle right now. But anyway. Hi, Kate. Thank you for joining this impromptu live that I didn't know when it was going to happen. Nice to talk to somebody. All right. Yes, signs of spring. Daffodils are really signs of spring, right? All right. So this is the bottom of our cards, and these I'll go over my glue eraser when they dry. You don't want to use it when it's still wet. And now we're gonna stamp. We're gonna stamp the greeting, but as I said, I don't want another spring type greetings. I want maybe um happy birthday because I need that. And I have decided that I need my berry bust. So I'm gonna grab it really quickly. The advantage of living in a studio apartment is that you don't have to go to the other side of the manor to get things. It's pretty much right there. So this is very burst. Okay. And now we're gonna get a happy birthday from my go-to greetings. And I'm gonna do this one because I like the size. I think it will fit in the banner. And the banner as well, it came in the, no, it doesn't fit. Okay, then we use the other one that's a little smaller, because that's why go-to greetings is so great, because he has it in all, thinking of you now. There's my little happy birthday here. In all sizes, in three different sizes. So it's very handy. And this is, I think, still available on the annual catalog. That is gonna go away soon. How soon? I think in May, right? Okay, so I'm stamping my happy birthday. Perfect. Perfect size. I like that. Right? Can you tell? And somebody joined also from YouTube. I see. As I said, this is new for me. So I thank you for your patience and forgive me if I'm not as centered as I should be, because I'm figuring things out as I go. We're gonna put regular size dimensionals for these. These also came in the set, and here they are. I knew I had put them someplace. In the kit, you have your dimensionals and also some, some little white little embellishments, which I don't know if I have right here, but if not, we'll use another one, another kind. I don't know where I put them. Well, yesterday I had some people over and I had to put away all my crafts. And now, of course, I cannot find anything. But not to worry, should be here. But we have the beautiful iridescent rhinestones, so we can use those. They're a little shinier than the white ones. I just wanted to show you the white ones because they're the ones that come in the set. And I don't know where I put them. Oh well. As I say, we'll use the rhinestones. And we're gonna use one here and some of the big ones there. And another big one down here, maybe? Oh, here. Here. There. That's where I like it. And voila! This is your first card. It took me quite a bit. And I'm trying to go faster for the other ones because I haven't had dinner yet. And I'm hungry. And you don't have internal patience. Sure you have other things to do as well. Anyway, so let's move on to project number 2. And project number 2 is it's something that I like to do when, as I said, I have not finished them. Something I like to do when you have a card base that is double-sided. This is too cute to be the card base, the back of something. So I've decided that this will be adorable as a little notebook for a kid when it's, like that for Easter, they want to be entertained at the table. And one thing that you can do is cut some paper. I cut copy paper, plain copy paper, and folded it in half. It's 5, but let's just measure it again. It's 5 by 4 because I want it to be a little smaller than this. You can go a little tiny big if you don't want so much around it, but you don't want the pages to come out of the little booklet. So we're gonna make this little booklet. I have done it before with one of them, and it's kind of fun. And another thing that you could do if you don't want this to be just a little notebook where they can draw and everything, you can actually stamp maybe some of the animals and on other animal. Where are my stamps here? In this set, you have the rabbit and you have the chick, but I'm sure, and you have the daffodil. You can stamp one image in every page and then convert into a coloring book that they could color, and you can add some other stamps from some other sets. But I want it as a notebook, and we're gonna personalize it. So let's do that first. Let's personalize it. So I was gonna give these to my friend Charlotte, my little friend Charlotte. So I use the mini alphabet dies, and they're great because with one die you cut all the alphabet and you get some repeated letters. So I cut these letters. I hope that I didn't miss any. And we're just gonna put them here because there's room. So we are gonna, okay. God, it's just so hard to see what I have on my table without the flash working. So Charlotte, I'm gonna put it on top to see where I have to more or less glue them. And I'm gonna do them in a circle so I don't have to worry about them not being straight or anything. Kind of like fun, casual. Could have used a shorter name to show you things, so it wouldn't take that long. But that's okay. Yeah, I see that I have to move them to make room for all the letters. And still need some more room. Need to be closer together, these letters. All right. With the help of your tools. There, I think that's good enough. Isn't it adorable? I like it. Yeah, I think just because I'm a perfectionist. Tiny little view left. This could actually be a good idea if you're having an Easter brunch or something to have these for the kids table as their place cards, so to speak, right on their plates. So let's see. I think I need just cut my nails too, and I cannot pick things up. Just a tiny little bit of glue with the help of my tweezers. As I said, her name could have been Eva and we'd be done, but it's a long name. Only 2 syllables, but lots of letters. I love this alphabet. I find it very playful. And I love personalized things. And many people like to see their name, especially if you have a name that's not very common or it's in another language. Then you cannot find it some. Oh, that was gonna be a problem. If you cannot find things with your name, like good luck to you growing up in Spain and finding things that said candy. That was not easy. So I was always very excited when I saw things with my name. Not even here is so common. But anyway, now with the alphabet dice, mini alphabet dice, I can personalize it whatever I want. How do you like that? I think it's very cute. And now, hopefully, it won't move. We are gonna do the little booklet with the twine that comes in the set, and all you need is a big or not so big needle. Now with this light, let's see if I can actually thread it. That'd be good. We can thread the needle first. That's a pretty big hole. But it's proving a little difficult. There we go. I managed. Yay. All right, so that's ready. And now what we have to do is, if you have a piercing mat or some foamy thing, I have my mat that I use for my photopolymer stamps, and you align the fold of your pages. That's how many pages you want. The more pages you have, the harder it's gonna be to put straight, meaning the edge straight again. Because when you fold it, it will fan out a little bit. But it doesn't matter. Let's see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 12 total, because then you fold it in half. So it's 12 pages. So I think that's a nice size notebook. And it's just regular, as I said, regular copy paper, right? So you're just gonna do 2 holes, more or less at the same distance. You could measure it, but or you can eye it like I'm doing right now. I like eyeing things. Try to do it right on the crease, or the spine, as they call it in bookbinding. Right there. The gutter, actually. That's what they call it. Now it moved. The ideal thing is that it doesn't move. But now with this, we're going to thread it. And then you can decide if you want to have the knot inside of the notebook or outside of the notebook. I'm going to do it inside this time. And then we just go through the hole. It's a little crooked, but it's okay. We're going to ignore it. I'm lucky I saw something with the light and all. And you see, this is how it will end. And oops. And now that we have it, I'm unthreading my needle because I just want to see how much I want. You could do the same if you make a little bigger hole. You can do the same with ribbon, with a thin ribbon. But since this came in the kit, why not use what we have, right? All right. So now all you have to do is tie it. Try to tie as tight as possible. Okay, I'm gonna cut it because it bothers me, and I'm gonna trim it later anyway. So, all right. I should have cut the piece beforehand, but you never know how much you're gonna use, and it's a little loose, so I'm gonna do it again. The trick is always to put a glue dot there, but when you're doing a card for a bow or something, but in this case I don't want to because it would stick the pages out too much. So it's just a little knot, and if you want to do it again so it doesn't undo it, you can cross it over and do the double lacy thingy. Now that you have it tight as you want. Am I in camera? I think I am. All right, and I lost one of my trims. Okay, this looks not very nice, but oh, there we go. Yes, it's here. All right, so now we have the little bow like this. I should have adjusted the size of the ears, but before I double knotted it. But this is your little notebook. And we can put some rhinestones to it as well, since I have them right here, because why not? Just like shine. There, we'll do the one there. And one there. And one over here. It's an adorable little notebook, don't you think? All right, so that's something else you can do. And you can do this with any of these sets that come with a card, that card base that it's too cute. I mean, really, this is too cute to be covered with anything, or this to be in the back. Anyway, that's my opinion, and that's why I made this. All right, so let's move on to project number 3. So this was a card I was putting together, and I was just running out of time before what I thought I was gonna go live now yesterday, and I didn't. So for this one, we're using the other side, the inside of the other envelope. And I love these little cheeks. And I think we need, oh, where's the banner for this one? Oh, well, I forgot. All right, so this one, I was just thinking of doing this like this. So we're gonna use tear tape, I think, to hold it down. It's a very thick. This is the look at this. I have that one handy. The frayed ribbon in basic white, and it's quite thick. It's nice and it's soft, but it's quite thick. So you want it well adhered. So I'm gonna put that in the center and go like this. Like this. We're at 45 minutes already. My God. We're almost done because these are fast. You'll see. We're gonna take this off. I forgot what I wanted to do with the. To be honest, I did forget. I'm gonna put some extra. No, actually, I'm gonna trim this because it's way too long. And put some extra glue to adhere it down. Because this is the back of the envelope. It's actually paper. It's not cardstock. So you have to be careful. And also it's checkers, so you want to make sure that it's as straight as possible. And I'm using for this one a petal pink, or is it blushing bright? Honestly, I don't know. I think the cardstock is petal pink. Or that was my intention, but I see it a little dark now. So it may not be petal pink. But it's the same as this color, right? So, yeah. And it says that it's petal pink, so it should be. Anyway, I'm getting confused with all the nuances of these colors. So I'm gonna put this on dimensionals over the ribbon, big dimensionals. You've seen the mess on my table. I mean, this setup is really not ideal. But anyway, we're keeping it real today. All right, and I'm gonna put two more here. I mean, here's where my ribbon will be, so it will straddle the ribbon. You don't want it half and half, right? This is cute, right? And I was gonna put this here, if I'm not mistaken. One down there, and one up here. So this will need a dimensional and a little bit of glue. Like this piece of dimensional will work fine. And a little bit of glue. These are, by the way, the daffodils that come in the set, pre-cut for you. Okay, so I've used 3 of them because I like odd numbers. This will go almost entirely on the corner of the card. And this one will go on the bottom corner. Make sure it's inside your card so it doesn't get stuck when you put it in the envelope. And then we need, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna heat emboss it here in white, but I cannot do it right now. So let's find a little label to put something. There's plenty of labels in this set. But I don't like the pink here because it just doesn't fit, right? Let me see if I have pre-cut little thingies. This one is too long. Or we can do it just in a strip and just put the strip on that, and that's it. I wanted to put welcome new baby or something. What is it, the message that comes here in the set? It says welcome baby. So that's what we're gonna use because it looks like it's a very nice baby like card, right? This is way too big. This is way too small. And I'm looking for a piece of, yeah, this doesn't fit. No. No, I'm gonna use a strip of, maybe I don't have it handy. I was looking for a piece of petal pink, but I don't have one handy, so we're gonna use it in um, white. Oh, here, like I found something that may work. No, I don't like it either. No, it doesn't work. And this is too big. We'll have to do a strip of white. All right. Okay, I'm giving up soon. Oh no, this is bubble gum, different color. Oh no, that's not white. That's has snow on top of it. Okay, this is white, and we can cut a little strip of it. Let's stamp it in petal pink, I think. Let's see if it's visible enough. If not, we'll turn it around. It's photopolymer as all the stamps in this. And let's see. Welcome, baby. That's nice. I like it. Okay, that got stuck. Not my day. Okay, I'll close it later. And this is way too big for this, right? Yes, this is too big. No, we're gonna cut it by hand. That's why we have the handy trimmer, right? Welcome, baby. I cut it a little bit too close, but that's fine. Welcome, baby. Looks a little crooked to me. I don't know why. Is it not? It is crooked. All right. Let's do this again. Use another strip of white because I don't like crooked things. There. We'll stamp it again. Welcome, baby. Oh, it's really stuck. I cannot really close it. Oh well. And now we're gonna try to trim it again. Let's see. I think that strip of paper may not have been totally straight. And now all I have to do is line this up. Okay, I think this is it. Yes. All right. And then we can give it flat corners or something to make it look a little nicer. Or I was even thinking we can mimic this, but we're not going to even try because this is going to be, a disaster. So I'm just going to do flat corners, flat sides, or whatever you want to call it. And as you know, because you've seen me doing 1,000 times, is you do a cut in the center and then you go from the corner to the center and for the corner to the center. And there you go. And we're going to pop up this with dimensionals. Isn't it sweet? I love these little chicks. They're so cute. And then you have a welcome baby here, center it, as you see fit. And then we put some more rhinestones. I'm using these because I have them handy, but I would use, you can use, I mean, the ones that come in the set that are these whiter ones that I cannot find today. All right, so that's another card that we made, another alternative. And the last one, and I'll let you go and I'll have my dinner, is using the little, of course, I mean, the set comes with two nice stamps. We used the flowers. Well, we didn't use the flowers, or we could have used the flowers, but it comes with the stamps of the chick and the rabbit, and that's what we're using for this one. So I pre-colored the chick and fussy cut it. And for the rabbit, I also had it done, but I'll show you how I did it. Let's take a piece of that white that I didn't use for the scrap. Okay, Candy. The scrap that didn't work with that was crooked. That's the one I'm looking for. Oh, here you go. Just to show you. What I did is like I distressed the cardstock by doing like folding it and unfolding it. You can wet it a little bit and let it dry if you want, if you have time. But then when you put it back like this, you can peel, and I don't have nails now because so I'll try to do my best. You have to really distress it and break the fibers of the cardstock. And then just peel it like this. You get the idea, right? And it gets this texture, you flatten it, and it gets this texture that it's like fuzzy. So I like that for all the fuzzy animals. So that's what I did, and it's gonna be hard to see here because if I get closer, all you get is you don't get the light. Anyway, I think you can see it a little bit. Anyway, that's what I did. Then what I did, because then it gets very thin, you stick it to a regular piece of cardstock and you stamp on it, and then you fussy cut both together. So this side, well, this side is like I was using scrap too. uh, but then you fussy cut it together so it gets a little sturdier again, right? Let me know if you didn't understand how that worked, and I can explain it again. But anyway, and for this one, what I did is I used the base, and this is cardstock for the other. Let's see if I can find it. If I have to have one left over. Yes, this one, right? This is the slim card, but if you don't want a slim card, you can make it into a regular size 4¼ by 5½ card by just using this. And you say like, oh, but there's like the big piece of like it will show the fold. But what I did is I covered the fold. I mean, I flattened it as I showed you before, like this. And it disguises quite a bit. Can you tell? You see the part that didn't flatten with the part that I did flatten. Anyway, but if that doesn't work for you, you can put a piece of ribbon on it and just do the design like that. So I use the same ribbon, the frayed ribbon, and I'm gonna attach it like this. I put it all around. I'm gonna attach it like this. As I said, I didn't have time to do samples, so you're getting it live. Oh, I have to take this off, the backings off. And they will help adhere the cardstock to the card base. It's hard to take it off because it has the knot right underneath. There we go. All right. And now we're gonna add more glue. Glue, 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 glue. And here now this is a sturdier card because, as I said, this is not paper like the other one. It's not the envelope, it's the card base. So, but it's like a beautiful card base. I don't want to see it in the back. I mean, nobody looks at the back of the card. Anyway, and I don't even know how I was going to put this in. I like this one like that. And then the cheek back here. And then I cut from Thoughtful Expressions this uh, label, and then we're gonna put something in there. And then I had these, but I don't know if we need it or not, or maybe for here, maybe, because I don't like it here. All right, as I said, creating on the go. And we're gonna put dimensionals on this guy on this side, on his back, and glue on top, because this part is on the ribbon. There. This one doesn't have dimensional because it's in the back. Maybe like this. I color this baby using the blends. I think we need a mini dimensional for the little ear here. There. So everything gets well adhered. And I don't know what color. This is Granny Apple Green. Do I have Granny Apple Green? Handy, certainly not. And I don't even know if I do. Let me double check. If not, we're gonna use Garden Green. Green is green is green. Oh, perfect sass. No, I don't have Granny Apple Green. Oh well. So we can use, first off, we have to think of a message that fits in here. That would be a good point. How about thinking of you? Because I think that the greetings that come in the set are too big for this. And I don't want another, or maybe a happy Easter, but it would be too round. Creating on the go, always a problem. Maybe happy Easter, why not? It has the little rabbit and the chick. Because this won't fit. No. No. And we cannot even separate it. All right, so happy Easter. Happy Easter with, let's use this block. Not ideal, but I'm thinking of what color to use for stamping this. And how about if we just use crumb cake? Because it's one of the colors that coordinate with this set. So let's do that. And let me get my mat. All right. I think this is now a little bare. What I liked about this stamp is that it has the shape of these flowers. So I don't think that we can put the daffodils in there because then they don't have the same shape. But we can try and see because we need something to decorate this. Maybe the leaf would work. All right. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm just putting some glue here. Sorry, I was off camera. And we can attach it here with dimensionals. Two, three, four. There. Yeah, I like this color better than this. This is too. It's not bad. I could put the other one. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll use it. Why not? More greenery. Little bit of glue. You know, I have the fine tip glue bottle, but honestly, I like to use this one like that. There. How about that? All right. Now you know it. Rhinestones. Uh, where are the big ones? I think I'm going to put the rhinestones this time only on the label. Or maybe not. Maybe like that. All right. So this is it. Thank you for your patience. It's nice to be back. Um, and I hope that you have been watching this without problem. This is new. I'm gonna see if I get some feedback. If you watch a replay, please comment that you're watching a replay so I know that I actually posted correctly. It would help me tremendously. So let me put the projects that we made. The four alternatives. I'll take pictures and post it. And you know, there's plenty of room because you can see my mess here and my dirty mat and everything. But we did the little notebook. That's a little notebook. I don't know how to indicate that that's a little notebook. I think it's good enough like that. And then we have this one. Let's do it like the colors like that. All right. So thank you very much for joining. And I hope you have a great week. Next week, I'm going to be out because I'm going to on stage this week in Texas. So I'll be coming back from Texas with new ideas and new techniques to share with you. And it will be exciting for me, at least. And I'm looking forward to coming back and showing you what I learned there. So no live next Sunday, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thank you so much again. Bye.